We live in a society where we have to take mental illness seriously.
One woman shot after an hours-long standoff in southeast Fort Wayne this morning. Officers responded to the 3600 block of Central Drive around 8:45 after getting calls about a disturbance.
WANE 15's Marcus Truccio joins us with what led up to this standoff. Marcus.
It all started this morning when workers with a tree removal service called 911 saying that a woman was threatening them. That woman is 76-year-old Corinne Norwold. When police arrived, Norwold came back outside with a gun and fired off a round. Officers returned fire and called in tactical units as she went back inside the home. Officers attempted to negotiate with her, but they were unsuccessful. A standoff continued until about 11 a.m. when officers made their way into the house to find Norwold suffering from a gunshot wound to the leg. No officers or tree service workers were injured, and Norwold was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. She was arrested after receiving medical care, and charges are pending. Sergeant Jeremy Webb with the Fort Wayne Police says mental health issues played into what happened this morning. He says officers are limited in what help they can provide, but they can refer people to appropriate treatment.
More often than not, we're successful, but every now and again, we'll get a situation like this where, who would have thought somebody working on trees around your house would cause a disturbance?
Rachel Spear, a licensed clinical social worker at the Bowen Center, offers some insight as to why some disturbances end up this way.
Some people in crisis see those uniforms as a negative thing. They aren't a negative thing, but to them, in a crisis situation, it can be almost detrimental to them, because normally if it is a detrimental event to them, they have had a past trauma with police.
In her experiences, when a patient has past trauma and then you add another similar traumatic event on top of that, it will increase the amount of negativity toward responders, which in this case were police. While Fort Wayne police have a crisis response team, Spear would like to see more collaboration between police and clinical social workers during events like this. Marcus Truccio, WANE 15 News.